Okay, great. So guys, आज का सेशन is about VARC and a lot of people were like कि VARC में उनको बहुत दिक्कत आती है. So आज के सेशन में सबसे पहले तो I would like to discuss कि CAT, ZAT, NMAT, SNAP चारों के registrations have started. So how many of you have filled the forms? Like तुमने register किया है अब तक चारों के लिए या फिर you will fill it? You are in the process. Like कर लिया register या फिर करोगे? Not yet. Okay. Okay, great. So ना कर रहे हो ना तो like चारों करो. I'll just show you the sites quickly. हो सकता है you guys might be confused a bit जो first time कर रहे हैं. So this is the Snap वाला registration. Snap में first is on December 6th, second is on December 14th and third attempt is on December 20th. I would suggest कि तुम तीनों attempt के लिए करो because there is no normalization in Snap. It will take your best of three scores. एंड यूजुअली क्या होता है फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट इजी आता है तो फिर अगर तुमने फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट में ज्यादा स्कोर कर लिया सेकंड अटेम्प्ट यूजुअली थोड़ा टफ आता है लास्ट टाइम ऐसा आया था सो जिन लोगों ने फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट किया था उनका एडवांटेज था ठीक एक सेकंड में स्क्रीन शेयर नहीं की ना आई शेयर द स्क्रीन आल्सो सो सॉरी अबाउट इट आई होप माय स्क्रीन इज विजिबल ओके सो ये स्नैप के अटेम्प्ट्स है सो बेसिकली फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट इज ऑन December 6th, second is on December 14th and third is on December 20th. So, like आप तीनों के लिए कर लो because there is no normalization in Snap. And basically they'll take best of three. The first attempt is usually easy. So in case आपका first attempt हो जाता है ना तो फिर it's very beneficial because last time second attempt was a little tough and third attempt was moderate. So first attempt के लिए तो करना ही है. In case 14th and 20th में से आपको कुछ clash हो रहा है तो इसमें से एक कर लो. ठीक है? So this is for Snap. And CAT ka to you guys know. So this is where you have to register. You have to create a new candidate registration. And it is a very simple form. Like it's a basic self-explanatory form. फिर भी कोई doubt आता है तो you can actually ask me या फिर कोई YouTube video देख लेना जिसमें ये registration में बताएंगे. And once you register, you can actually log in from here, registered candidate login, and you can actually fill up the form. So basically क्या होता है कि आपको सारे IIMs के लिए भरना होता है. And there's no additional fee. It is actually included in your registration fee. So make sure you select all the IIMs because बाद में फिर आपको like regret होगा. So जो भी baby IIMs, new IIMs, select everything while filling the form because there's no registration or additional fee. Okay. Then this is for ZAT 2026. These are the timelines. जुलाई 10th को है registration start होता है registration December 5th को close होता है ठीक है so even after this one CAT you can register but make sure that you register ASAP क्योंकि क्या होता है कभी कभार सेंटर्स खत्म हो जाता है so lot of times क्या होता है कि ना last time काफी लड़कों को like a lot of girls got Pune but a lot of boys got Kolhapur or Mumbai or something so they didn't get Pune. So अगर आप जल्दी register करते हो ना you get your first preference वरना you'll have to travel to Kolhapur or something to give your exam and it's very tiring because 2 to 5 exam होता है and if you travel on that day it is very tiring you can't give your paper. So please on priority थोड़ा जल्दी register करो. Then NMAT, अगर आपको NMIMS मुंबई में interest है, so this is GMIC by NMAT exam. Firstly, you'll have to register here. This is a bit confusing because firstly, you'll have to register on this side. You'll have to register for NMAT by GMAC. 1st August से लेके 10th October तक you can register. उसके बाद you'll have to schedule your exam between 1st August to 14th of October. So basically what happens is once you register, you'll also have to schedule your exam in this window. Then exam delivery 5th November to 19th December में होगा. ठीक है? So this is the thing which you'll have to do. Then after registering here, you'll also have to go to the NMIMS and MBA का website and you'll have to register here separately. Because NMAT is one exam जो बहुत सारे institutes accept करता है and you'll have to register here separately after applying for NMAT by GMAC. ठीक है? यहाँ पे apply now का button आएगा. You'll have to click here and you'll have to fill this step 1 and step 2. ठीक है? वहाँ पे आपको like पूरा register करना होगा step 1 and step 2 के साथ. This is congratulations on completing the first step. So now you'll have to register using the second step. So these are the 2 steps which you have to follow for NMIMS. It's a bit confusing, I know. Like पहले आपको GMAC करना, schedule करना, उसके बाद you'll have to register here. But in case you are stuck anywhere, you can actually refer to any YouTube video because a lot of YouTubers are making content on this. And still, if you can't figure it out, please call me. मैं आपकी मदद कर दूंगी because I have followed this whole procedure last time. It is a pretty long procedure and a pretty expensive one because NMAT के लिए you'll have to pay the separate registration fee. And here for NMIMS you'll have to pay separate registration fee. So you'll have to मतलब registration के लिए अलग से आप 10,000 ready रखो. Because सारे entrances भरते भरते आपके काफी सारे पैसे खत्म हो जाएंगे. Because even for SNAP, once you fill for each attempt, you'll have to apply for each symbiosis separately. Like SIBM Pune के लिए 1,000 you have to pay separately. SEMHRD के लिए 1,000 you have to pay separately. So I know it is a bit expensive, but that is how it works. We can't do anything. You'll have to spend a lot of money. It is like that. But yeah, it's still better than GMAT because GMAT के लिए you'll have to मतलब per attempt I think it's around 25,000. So that is the thing. All these सारे registration सारे institutes को apply करते करते you'll have to pay a lot of money. Plus थोड़े institutes अलग से होते हैं जैसे XIMB को if you have to apply for NMAT, you'll have to again separately register and you'll have to pay the fee. ठीक है, so please make sure कि आप कोई group में हो जिसमें सारे updates आ रहे हैं so that you don't miss any deadline. Because there are a lot of deadlines. ठीक है, सबसे पहले you'll have to register for these attempts and then there are correction windows. So please don't miss the correction windows or don't miss the correction deadlines. It is very important. Okay, so these are for the registrations. कोई doubt आता है तो you can just drop it in the chat box or you can text me personally. No worries about that. So let us come to VRC section. इसमें कोई doubt नहीं है ना registration वगैरह में? कुछ भी doubt है तो just ask. समझ गया ना? Like clear है? When you start, you can actually do it खुद से. ठीक है? Any doubt है तो पूछ लो. Okay, done. चलो. ठीक है, now 1 second. Let us get to the VRC का section. In basic tips की हम लोग VRC कैसे करेंगे. ठीक है, a lot of people are confused and a lot of people are asking me doubts कि क्या VRC करने के लिए English अच्छी होनी चाहिए क्या. So to an extent, I don't think it is all about English because a lot of my friends who are good at English were very bad at VRC, and a lot of my friends who are not that good at English were actually able to score well in VRC. So the VRC in CAT is more about logic than it is about English. Okay. VRC in CAT and VRC in ZAT. ZAT का VRC CAT से थोड़ा और tough होगा because उसमें poems आते हैं और ये सब आता है. But it is more about logic. Okay, I'll tell you what logic it is and how you have to tackle it. Because a lot of times why people mess up in VRC is, okay. Okay, so hello, Jenny abhi aayi hai. Yeah. So Jenny was starting with VRC. So a lot of times what happens in VRC is why people mess up in VRC is because it's not about that they don't know English well. It's about that they know English well, but they don't understand the logic. They don't understand the main intent of the para, कि para क्या बोलना चाहता है. Because a lot of times people read the para ऊपर से नीचे तक. They understand everything A to Z, but still they are not able to answer the questions that well. ठीक है? So we'll be tackling कि how to actually answer and analyze the questions. So I've prepared a PDF for you guys. इसमें common mistakes हम देखते हैं and हम analyze करते हैं कि हमें किस view से देखना चाहिए हर एक passage को in VRs. Okay, I'll share the screen. 1 second. Okay. Okay, so I hope my screen is visible. Okay. So I hope it is visible. Okay. So this is the sectional overview of the VRC section. So section में there are 24 questions. So RC में there are 16 questions. ठीक है? There are 4 passages of 4 questions each. ठीक है? So there are 16 questions. 1 second. Yeah. So there are 16 questions and there are 4 passages of 4 questions each. ठीक है? So VRC में it is verbal ability and RC both. So RC there are 16 questions and RC makes up the major chunk of the VRC section. ठीक है, तो there are a lot of people जिनको लगता है कि they are comfortable with VA but they are not that comfortable with RC. So you can't neglect RCs because this is 66% of the VRC section. ठीक है, so this carries a lot of weightage here. So if you have to ace the VRC section, you'll have to touch upon RCs. Don't be like, I'm not comfortable with RC. Verbal ability में there are para jumbles, sentence odd one out, para summary, ऐसे सब है. ठीक है, there are 40 minutes. So a lot of people, if you are not comfortable in RC, you can't neglect RCs at all because this is like the major chunk. So in case you are comfortable with VA, try to attempt all the 8 VA questions. 8 में से एटलीस्ट 6 तो करो बिकॉज हो सकता है 2 बहुत टफ आ जाए. So 6 तो करना है एंड आरसी में से try to touch upon at least 2 RCs. I don't want कि चारों RCs touch हो and कुछ ना हो. Rather touch upon 2 RCs and ensure 100% accuracy. And it's very hard to ensure 100% accuracy in VARC because you never know. Like exam pressure में you might miss out on a lot of cues कि क्या होता है, ठीक है? So 100% accuracy VRC में you can't measure in मतलब you can't ensure 100% accuracy in RCs, ठीक है? So you'll have to मतलब attempt a lot of questions. RCs are about attempting a lot of questions क्योंकि accuracy होता है 80-70% you can ensure, ठीक है? If you are a very good at this section, so you'll have to attempt a lot of questions to score more marks. So these are some of the resources which I find helpful. First is Arun Sharma की book आती है Verbal Ability and Reading Comprehension. So if you are someone who practices from books, it is actually a very good book जिसमें basic to advanced तक दिया हुआ है. So if you have the time, you can buy this book or you can download an online PDF जिसमें you will get a lot of things. ठीक है? So ये सारे books है GMAT official guide. This is also good for NMAT. NMAT के लिए भी काफी लोग use करते हैं. So इसमें RCs and critical reasoning के questions आते हैं. Critical reasoning doesn't come in CAT. Critical reasoning comes in SNAP and NMAT. So if you have to practice critical reasoning, this book is very good. Then previous year CAT papers is the one of the most important things which you will have to practice. This is 2023 तक नहीं, you have to practice till 2024. So these are some of the most important things. So previous year CAT papers इसको आपको करना ही है. I'll even highlight this one. ठीक है? So previous year CAT papers is very important. इसको नहीं छोड़ना. Make sure at least 2017 से लेकर 2024 तक recent वाले करो. Then there are other times IMS career launcher. Times वाले थोड़े tough आता है, ठीक है? So times अगर आपके पास time है तो you can practice times वाला because it's a bit tough. It's not that easy. So times वाला is the toughest, but it prepares you for the worst. मतलब times वाले paper से ज़्यादा hard नहीं आ सकता आपका CAT का RC. So this is important. Then you have IMS, which is a little medium level. Career Launcher is also a good one. Career Launcher is more like थोड़ा easy आता है, but कभी-कभार थोड़े उटपटांग RCs आता है. मैंने थोड़े reviews में पढ़े थे. Then there are Aon essays. So how many people do know about Aon essays? किसी ने पढ़ा है आज तक Aon essay? क्या होता है? Okay, great. Nice. Okay. So जिनको नहीं भी पता, Aon essay is a website जिसमें बहुत सारे essays होते हैं regarding various topics. So I personally recommend कि Aon essays should only be used. Okay. So I personally recommend Aon essays should only be used for supplementing your reading speed because if you read a lot of Aon essays, your reading speed would be very good. But I would suggest कि तुम लोग ऐसे essays practice करो जिसमें options हो, ठीक है? Because RCs and even CAT is more about the art of option elimination. It is not about कि तुम कितने essays पढ़ पा रहे हो. Because काफी लोग पढ़ लेते हैं essays, उनको समझ में भी आ जाता है, but वो RCs नहीं कर पाता है because they don't have this practice of option elimination या फिर उनको options के साथ practice करने की आदत नहीं है. ठीक है? So Aon essays should only be read for improving your reading speed. But I would suggest you there's this site called Bodhi Prep जिसमें क्या है बहुत सारे छोटे-छोटे RCs हैं और उनके options हैं. So you'll have to know why you're eliminating an option and option elimination आपको आना चाहिए. So that is something which you should focus on. Then there is the Guardian and the Atlantic. This is to only build the habits, okay? And to comprehend long form editorials because a lot of times people are very bored about reading the philosophical or literature essays. So अगर आपको like bore होता है and आपको वो stamina बढ़ाना है VRC में because in VRC you need a lot of stamina. You have to sit through the paper and read a lot of essays. ठीक है? So to build that stamina, you'll have to practice daily. It is not like कि a lot of people they just practice DILR and ponds and they are like VRC अरे हो जाएगा मतलब बस पढ़ के देना ही तो है ऐसे बोल के VRC neglect करके चले जाते हैं and उसमें उनका सबसे बड़ा नुकसान हो जाता है because CAT सबसे ज्यादा focus ही भी VRC पे देता है. If there are two people who have exact same scores, VRC would be the first tiebreaker which would be used. Okay. VRC would be the first, then comes DILR, then comes quant. So CAT plays a major role on focuses on VARC, and even during your MBA course, you would be stressing more on verbal ability and reading comprehension because I'll tell you one day how MBA is. You have to read a lot of case studies. बहुत सारी case studies होता है हमें जो दिन में पढ़ने होते हैं. ठीक है, तो मैं दिन भर case studies ही पढ़ती रहती हूँ बहुत ज्यादा. So they focus a lot on VRC. then these are some of the most effective strategies and tips which I found helpful. Okay, focus on RC first because it's the 66% of the VARC. If you are someone who is comfortable with verbal, you can actually go to the verbal section first. पहले 8 के 8 verbal ability के questions कर लो, then you can come to RC. And ये आपको mocks देने में भी पता चलेगा. A lot of times people are comfortable with RCs first. They are like RC अगर last में रखते हैं ना तो हमें दिक्कत होती है. So try to give mocks and try to see तुम्हारे लिए कौन सा comfortable होता है. Because मैंने थोड़े लोग को देखा है वो क्या करते हैं कि पहले एक RC solve करते हैं, थोड़ा stamina build करते हैं, फिर VA में जाते हैं, फिर एक और RC solve करते हैं. It is like that. So when you practice a lot of mocks ना, तुम्हें timer देख के पता चल जाएगा कि मुझे इतना time इसमें spend करना है, इतना time इसमें spend करना है. उतना अच्छे से practice होना चाहिए. कि वर्बल एबिलिटी में माय स्ट्रैटेजी यूज्ड टू बी, मैं स्टार्टिंग के 12 मिनट वर्बल एबिलिटी में डेडिकेट करूंगी. ठीक है, 12 मिनट जब डेडिकेट करूंगी उसमें जितने होते उतने करूंगी. देन 28 मिनट्स वुड बी फॉर माय आरसीज. 12 के अगर कभी कभार 15 मिनट भी हो जाता है, ठीक है, तो नो इश्यूज. देन द 25 मिनट्स you have to dedicate for RCs. Please dedicate majority of your time for RCs. You can't skip RCs. Don't skip RCs. At least try to do 2 RCs if your accuracy is very good, or at least try to touch up on the third RC with 70 to 80% accuracy. This is something which you have to maintain. Okay? So read actively, ask yourself what is the author's intent or what is the tone. This is one of the major thing which people are confused about. What is the tone of the passage? Okay? I'm highlighting this because it is very important for you to practice what is the author's intent or what is the tone. ये टोन और ऑथर इंटेंट वाला ना थोड़ा कंफ्यूजिंग होता है बिकॉज टोन हमें ऑथर्स का इंटेंट मेन इंटेंट हमें समझ में नहीं आता बहुत बार. हम ना अभी कैट 2024 के ना वीए वाले क्वेश्चंस करेंगे इसके बाद. उसमें आपको किस तरह से देखना है टोन एंड ऑथर्स इंटेंट. आई ट्राई टू डिसिफर इट अ बिट. क्योंकि क्या होता है, वी रीड द पैसेज बट वी डोंट अंडरस्टैंड द मेन आइडिया. कभी कभार हम कंक्लूजन या फिर प्रेमाइस को हम लोग मेन आइडिया समझ लेते हैं, but it is very important to understand the main idea. Okay, so for every passage, there are 4 main components. First is the premise. First is the introduction to the passage. Second would be the premise. Premise is something, the logical arguments which leads you to the main idea. Third is the main idea, and fourth is the conclusion. Okay? But a lot of times people are confused between premise and the main idea. People would actually understand, people को लगता है premise is the main idea. मैं जब आपको examples दिखाऊंगी ना तब आपको समझेगा premise और main idea क्या होता है. क्योंकि अगर आपको पैसेज का मेन आइडिया समझ गया ना, योर half of the work is done there. Because half of the people don't even understand the main idea. They just think premise and premise में वो टिक करके आ जाता है. ठीक है. So practice RCs across themes. Practice philosophy, history, science, psychology, and economics. Practice all the domains. Don't please just stick to science. If you are someone from engineering, ऐसे बस science practice नहीं करना. You have to practice everything. Because you never know. कभी कभार philosophy में से कैट 2-3 पैसेज दे देगा. साइंस में से एक भी पैसेज नहीं होगा. तो ना आपको सारे प्रैक्टिस करने हैं अगर आपको मैक्सिमाइज करना है स्कोर. ठीक है, देन यू हैव टू यूज द एलिमिनेशन. So CAT is notorious for options being too close and eliminating 2 choices can often help. क्योंकि lot of times what happens is there are 4 options, ठीक है, and जब आप प्रैक्टिस करते हो you'll realize एक दो ऑप्शन ऐसे ही एलिमिनेट हो जाता है. You are stuck between 2 options. Majority of the times 2 options are way too easy to eliminate. देख के पता चलता है कि ये तो आउट ऑफ कॉन्टेक्स्ट है या तो this doesn't make sense. You are stuck between 2 options and that is the game. And what happens is when you are stuck between 2 options, आपका ये होता है कि आप क्वेश्चन को छोड़ भी नहीं पाते हो बिकॉज आपको लगता है अरे 2 ही ऑप्शन है, मुझे टाइम लगाना है, मुझे एलिमिनेट करना है. ठीक है. So you are stuck between 2 options and that is the thing. कभी कभार you can eliminate using your logic, but कभी कभार you will have to go with your gut feeling between those 2 options because options can be way too close. And this will come with practice. अभी आप मेरा सुनोगे ना आपको इतना नहीं समझेगा, but when you do practice, please do keep the tips which I'm telling you in mind. Because these tips are something which I had given a lot of mocks and मैंने analyze किए सारे papers को कि ऐसे ऐसे होता है in passages में. used to practice a lot of passages. ठीक है. Then don't over highlight. Learn to mentally note the passage structure instead. So there are a lot of RCs which are very big in size. And when you go to the CAT exam, you get this एक छोटा सा booklet मिलता है. So उसमें क्या करना है कि ना don't over analyze और highlight. मतलब सारे points अगर आप लिखोगे ना main points उस book में, a lot of YouTubers tell कि main points लिखो, underline करो, main points लिखो. इतना time नहीं होगा आपके पास कि आप main points लिखो. Rather I would say make a skeletal structure. मतलब फर्स्ट पैरा का समरी क्या था, फर्स्ट पैरा किस बारे में, सेकंड पैरा किस बारे में, उसका 1 लाइनर या 2 लाइनर भी नहीं, ट्राई टू राइट अ 1 लाइनर या 2-3 वर्ड्स का कंपाइलेशन लिखो. कि मेन स्ट्रक्चर बनाने का ट्राई करो, so that when you come to the questions you don't lose the flow of the passage and you know where to look at in the passage. That is very important. So don't over highlight and learn to mentally note. अगर mentally note नहीं हो रहा, आपके पास कैट का बुकलेट है, बुकलेट में 2-3 वर्ड्स में हर एक पैसेज का एक लाइन का समरी लिखो, उतना टाइम रहेगा आपके पास और आपका फ्लो नहीं खोएगा. ठीक है, इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू स्ट्रक्चर योर थॉट्स इन दिस पैसेज. So it's very important to structure your thoughts in the passage so that you don't lose the flow. And when you see the question, you know where to look at, in which para to look. क्योंकि it's very important कि आप para का location ना भूलो. It is very probable you will forget the location. So please make sure even during the mocks you inculcate these practices. Okay. So this is one example. The author compares economic deregulation to opening floodgates. So tone. So this is the tone, analogy and the main idea. ठीक है. So इसमें आपको ना ऐसे बहुत सारे एग्जांपल्स होंगे जो मैं आपको दिखाऊंगी कैट 2024 पेपर में. उसमें हम टोन भी देखेंगे और मेन आइडिया भी देखेंगे, उसका मेन आइडिया क्या है. ठीक है. Then para jumbles में what happens is you have to identify the link between sentences, pronouns, chronology and cause and effect. ठीक है. Start sentence with proper nouns, definitions or introductions. Fine. So a lot of times para jumble में you know ना sentence can't start with because, hence, instead. So that can't be an opening sentence. So for every para jumble, what should be your strategies? Look for an opening sentence and a closing sentence. Because para jumble में कभी कभार क्या होता है, para एकदम starting वाला para उठा के दे सकते हैं, mid वाला या फिर end वाला. But obviously they can't give any para. Cat also wants logical thinkers. So what you have to do is you have to pick up the opening sentence. ठीक है. सबसे पहले opening sentence identify करो जो उस para का opening sentence की तरह serve करेगा. Then try to see the logical flow. There might be a chronology, there might be a cause and effect. Okay? So cause, effect, or opening sentence, and try to see if there's a conclusion for the paragraph. That is how you have to identify the para jumbles. For example, abhi dekho. Consequently, inflation soared in the early 2000s. So my passage can't begin with consequently. This is definitely not the opening sentence. The central bank printed money to finance deficits. Okay? I'll read all the sentences. This increased money supply rapidly. This can't be an opening sentence because it starts with this. As a result, this can't be the opening sentence. So opening sentence would obviously be B. The central bank printed money to finance deficits. Then comes C. This increased money supply rapidly. Cause, effect. Okay. As a result, demand for far outstripped supply. Consequently, अभी as a result देखिए ये मत सोचना कि conclusion है तो ये last में आएगा. नहीं. Please try to fit in. मैंने ये एग्जाम्पल इसलिए लिया बिकॉज एज ए रिजल्ट देख के सबको लगता है कि कंक्लूडिंग सेंटेंस. ऐसा नहीं होता. You have to try to, whenever you analyze now, try to fit it in the paragraph. That is very important for you. So when you read the whole paragraph, the central bank printed money to finance deficits. This increased money supply rapidly. As a result, demand far outstripped supply. Consequently, inflation soared in the early 2000s. This is the last sentence. ठीक है. As a result, इसका result और consequently inflation soar होता है. Okay. So this is important for it. तो ऐसे BCD है. So you have to practice. इतना easy नहीं आएगा. I know there are a lot of two-liners in your CAT का para jumbles. So you'll have to practice a lot of para jumbles. ठीक है. Then you have to avoid reading the entire RC again and again. You have to use passage mapping जैसे मैंने बोला. You don't have the time to read the RC again and again. You will be stuck. There are 40 minutes and you have to complete the 8 VA questions and 4 RCs. You can't complete 4, but at least I'm trying कि तुम लोग 3 पे तो touch करो. उस speed तक पहुंचना. Because if you only touch 1 or 2 now, your accuracy won't be that good on that day and you might score quite less. And the VA RC से आपका पूरा CAT के section start होता है. So you might actually carry that to DILR and quants. So this is the first section. Don't मतलब ensure कि ये section तुम्हें trauma ना दे. Okay, don't take it this section lightly at all. A lot of people do take it lightly, but please don't take it lightly. Practice it again and again. Okay, you have to do passage mapping. There's a para 1, introduction to economic theory. Para 2, problems with implementation. Para 3, author's opinion. Para 4, conclusion. Usually last map them. This is how you have to map the paragraphs. Okay. Then sentence odd one out. You have to spot the intruder. There would be 4 sentences that form a coherent paragraph. 5 options are. उसमें से 4 sentences would form a coherent paragraph. Coherent paragraph in the sense, यहाँ पे ना, if you try to मतलब analyze. Okay, let's read this example. The Mediterranean diet has long been associated with longevity. It includes plenty of vegetables, olive oil, and lean meat. Historically, it has roots in ancient Greek and Roman eating habits. And it's important to keep your smartphone updated. Study show its effects on heart health. ठीक है, इसमें तो मुझे क्लियरली दिख रहा है कि स्मार्टफोन कहाँ से आ गया, ये तो मेडिटेरेनियन की बात चल रही है, बट इतना इजी नहीं आएगा. दिस इज ओनली फॉर एन एग्जाम्पल. व्हेन यू एक्चुअली प्रैक्टिस, या आप में से काफी लोगों ने मॉक्स दिए होंगे, इतना इजी नहीं आता है, बहुत ज्यादा कंफ्यूजिंग होता है. बट द थिंग इज दीज फोर सेंटेंसेस, in this five options, four sentences would form a coherent paragraph which you will be able to make sense of. Only one option would be out of context. You have to eliminate that option which is out of context. Okay. And Baki would form this coherent paragraph. This is completely off topic. But sometimes what happens is cat is very smart. वो लोग क्या करेंगे, वो तुम्हें एक ही बहुत बड़े passage में से they'll give you a paragraph and all the five options would be a part of the same passage. But the thing is the four lines here, ठीक है, ये जो फोर लाइन्स होंगे वो एक पैरा का होगा और जो फिफ्थ लाइन होगा ना वो उसी पैसेज में से कहीं ना कहीं में से उठा के देंगे, बट इट वोंट बी अ पार्ट ऑफ दैट पैराग्राफ. सो यू हैव टू बी वेरी, मतलब दैट वेल प्रैक्टिस कि तुम्हें पैरा का एकदम फ्लो समझ में आए. ठीक है, ट्राई टू फिट इन द पैराग्राफ. देन पैरा समरी टिप्स. Summarize it in your own words first, then match the option. When you read a para, try to summarize it, try to make sense of it. If you can't read it in one go, try to read it at least twice and summarize it in your own words. Then try to match the options. Okay, फिर options match करने को try करना. Eliminate answers with extreme words जैसे always, never. जब भी आप practice करोगे you'll see there are a lot of options with extreme words. Try to see कि आपका जो paragraph है उसमें extreme words use किया है कि नहीं, because always, never, these are very strong words और new ideas not in the paragraph. ठीक है, so ऐसे बहुत सारे options होंगे जो out of context होंगे या बहुत सारे words होंगे जो क्या होता है ना बहुत ज्यादा extreme होता है. एंड पैराग्राफ में इट माइट बी कि ऐसा कुछ एक्सट्रीम नहीं दिया. सो ट्राई टू एंश्योर यू एलिमिनेट दीज, ये जो ऑलवेज, नेवर, ये सारे एक्सट्रीम ऑप्शंस को ना थोड़ा और अच्छे से एनालाइज करना है. बिकॉज ऑलवेज नेवर का मतलब क्या है ना कि इट इज फॉल्स इन एवरी केस. सो यू हैव टू बी वेरी केयरफुल. बिकॉज इन वीआरसी ना वो कोई भी वर्ड, हर एक वर्ड ना एक मीनिंग से देता है. ऐसा कभी नहीं होगा कि वो कोई ऐसे टाइम पास में एक वर्ड दे देंगे. दे विल गिव इट विद अ मीनिंग एंड यू हैव टू एनालाइज दिस मीनिंग. Even when you practice these questions with critical reasoning, it's very important that you see these words always, never, because these are very important for critical reasoning as well. So you have to be a very avid reader. You can't be a light reader. Light reading की habit छोड़ो, बहुत ही ज़्यादा depth में पढ़ना है. ठीक है? So you have to be an avid reader. That is the main key here. Then common mistakes to avoid. These are some of the common mistakes which you have to avoid. Reading too fast or too slow. So try to have a pace, and वो pace ना practice से आती है. एग्जाम में ना, फॉर एग्जाम्पल अभी आपका एक पैसेज कंप्लीट करने में यू आर टेकिंग 5 to 6 minutes, 7 minutes. डोंट ट्राई कि एग्जाम में आपका 3-4 मिनट में हो जाए एंड यू ट्राई सेव दोस 3 minutes. नहीं होगा, बिकॉज कैट पैसेजेस आर नॉट इजी. You'll have to ensure that you use the optimum speed which you're using in mocks to actually analyze the passage. आपके रीडिंग स्पीड से ज्यादा या कम में मत जाना, because you will miss the structure or the key arguments there. And yeah, this is one standard aim, but if your speed is less, no worries. Just make sure you are attempting it with accuracy. Because when you actually attempt the cat and when you check the answer key, the one regret would be काश मेरी accuracy अच्छी होती. मैंने attempts तो बहुत किए थे. बहुत सारे लोग होते हैं जो बहुत attempt करके आते हैं, but उनकी accuracy अच्छी नहीं होती. So ऐसा नहीं बनना. You'll have to ensure your accuracy is very good. ठीक है? That is important. तो अब तो कोई भी डाउट है तो पूछ लो. Like I have spoken a lot, so you guys are understanding now what I'm saying. कुछ डाउट है तो पूछ लो. So please ensure कि आप ना अपने optimum speed में पढ़ो. Then this is very important, getting emotionally biased. I'm highlighting this again and again. I will reiterate on this. Your passage is your God, okay? अभी क्या होता है ना, passage में अगर गलत भी लिखा है, for example, if the passage says that mango is a vegetable, you will have to agree with mango is a vegetable. You can't keep this bias कि I know mango is a fruit. अरे passage में क्या दिया है? नहीं, you have to stick with the passage. If there is something which you don't agree upon in passage also, then also you have to agree with the passage. जैसे passage में अगर बोला है कि there's something about this gender diversity is bad, and you feel ki gender diversity is very good, still you'll have to agree with the passage, you'll have to agree with the author just for the sake. अपनी emotional biases को side में रखना है, you'll have to agree with the passage. अभी बोलने में आप बोलोगे I'll agree, but when you come to the actual passages of cat ना, आप अपना bias बीच में ला देते हो. Unintentionally you try to get your bias in there, which is very wrong. You don't have to get your bias. You have to stick to the passage. You have to stick to what the author says. Okay. Choosing options that feel right instead of what's in the text. ऐसे बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग फीलिंग आती है ना कि अरे ये ऑप्शन बहुत सही लग रहा है, मैं यही टिक करूंगा, नहीं ये टेक्स्ट वाला तो बेकार है, ये सही ऑप्शन है, मैं ये फीलिंग आ रही है, अंदर से फीलिंग आ रही है, नहीं, अंदर वाली फीलिंग छोड़नी है, टेक्स्ट में जो है वही आपका मेन है, ठीक है, बिकॉज दे आर एनालाइजिंग हाउ वेल यू आर रीडिंग द टेक्स्ट. Stick to what's written only. That is very important. Then over relying on vocabulary. Vocabulary questions used to come in CAT before, but they don't come in CAT now. CAT is more about logic. You know, there are a lot of passages जिसमें आपको सारी words का मतलब नहीं पता. But even CAT knows a lot of people are not that good in English. What CAT wants is, if there is a word, there would be two sentences जिसका आपका मतलब पता है. Whenever you are reading a book, क्या करते हो कि like अगर आपको कोई word का मतलब नहीं पता, you don't go on googling every word, or you don't go on looking up every word in dictionary, right? What you do is आप उस वर्ड का एक मीनिंग अज्यूम करके चले जाते हो, ये सेंटेंस ये है, ये सेंटेंस ये बीच में ये वर्ड है, तो इसका मीनिंग मोस्ट प्रोबेबली यही होगा. यू अज्यूम इट दैट वे, राइट? कैट में भी आपको सिमिलर करना है. यू विल हैव टू मेक अ वेरी लॉजिकल assumption ऑफ द मीनिंग ऑफ द वर्ड, ठीक है? दैट इज व्हाट कैट इज लुकिंग फॉर. कैट इज नॉट लुकिंग फॉर वेरी गुड इंग्लिश स्पीकर्स. कैट इज लुकिंग फॉर दैट लॉजिकल पर्सन जो वर्ड को अज्यूम कर सकता है कि नहीं, ठीक है? दैट इज द स्किल दे आर टेस्टिंग हियर. सो प्लीज डोंट लूज कॉन्फिडेंस अगर आप इंग्लिश में अच्छे नहीं हो तो. You have to build this logic. When you practice a lot of passages, you'll know how to assume the meaning of the words. ठीक है? Even if you're not that मतलब an avid of a reader जिसने कभी books नहीं पढ़ा, if you know how to build this logic, how to make assumptions for words, you're good to go. अगर आपने reading नहीं किया ना, तो आप essays पढ़ो just to build that reading speed and that reading stamina so that you don't get bored. That is very important here. Okay. So, and ignoring theta questions. There are no options. So, you people tend to think कि हम लोग theta को ignore मार देते हैं, वैसे भी गलत होगा, option ही नहीं है. But नहीं, उसमें negative marking में नहीं होता. So, it's very important you attempt all the theta questions. भले कुछ भी mark करके आओ, but please mark all the theta questions. ठीक है? पूरे CAT के पेपर में एक भी theta question खाली नहीं छोड़ना है. Mark anything. You never know how lucky you are. But make sure that you mark everything so that because there is no negative marking. Then skipping reading practice. RCs are 16 out of 24 questions. That is like 66% weightage. So please make sure ki it is reading heavy and you actually practice reading. You have that stamina to read on the final day. And that stamina na एक week में नहीं आएगा. You'll have to practice from now on. रोज थोड़ा थोड़ा पढ़ोगे ना, तब जाके वो stamina आता है पढ़ने का. ठीक है? Read one article from the Hindu. The Hindu because उसमें political articles बहुत अच्छे होते हैं. Even I didn't read the Hindu, but if you do read, your political knowledge also increases. And the thing, Hindu, if you read now, it's not only for CAT, but when you go for interviews later on, when they ask a lot of questions, the more you read, the more diverse opinions you have about the world around you. मुझे पता है यहाँ पे काफी लोग न्यूज़पेपर्स नहीं पढ़ते. And when I ask you guys about your opinion on something, you might not have those points. Believe me, when you actually, after CAT, when you go for GDs, when you go for PIs, you need to have this opinion. Because in a GD, when you go for a college, there are a lot of talented peers out there जिनके पास बहुत सारे opinions होते हैं. Believe me, there are people जिनको ना इंडिया का जो टैक्स है उसके बारे में अच्छे से पता होगा, जिनको इंडिया का जो जीडीपी में क्या मेजर कॉन्ट्रीब्यूटर्स है, किस चीज का कितना कॉन्ट्रीब्यूशन आता है, जीएसटी का कितना आता है, उनको ये सब बहुत अच्छे से पता होगा, टैरिफ्स क्या होता है. ऑल दिस पीपल वुड नो एंड दे हैव एन ओपिनियन अबाउट. सो व्हेन यू रीड न्यूज़पेपर्स ना, यू विल गेट टू नो कि क्या चल रहा है इंडिया में, बिकॉज पीपल डोंट नो एनीथिंग कि क्या चल रहा है, टैक्स का क्या चल रहा है, इन्फ्लेशन का क्या चल रहा है, पीपल डोंट नो एनीथिंग. So when you go for these interviews, there are a lot of people who actually have this view कि इसमें क्या हो रहा है, ठीक है? So फिलहाल CAT के time पे you can read, but after CAT please start preparing for your interviews well, ठीक है? CAT निकालने के बाद interview का एक अलग preparation होगा phase, जो मैं तभी आपको बता पाऊंगी. I'll guide you well on that कि interviews में कैसे tackle करने, कैसे questions answer करना. But make sure कि you actually read these newspapers and these essays so that you have that stamina at least for now. Then this is this daily practice plan. ये मैंने चैट जीपीटी को बोला था जनरेट करने, इसने सैंपल दिया. You don't have to stick to this. Stick with whatever you find comfortable. ठीक है. 2 RC passages, 3 para jumbles. This is a very good GPT वाला जो उसने बहुत अच्छे से जनरेट किया. मैं एक्चुअली यही बोलूंगी. 2 RC passages अगर आप पढ़ पाते हो तो it's very good per day. At least try reading one. If you are practicing quants or DILR, try at least कि मेक श्योर कि तुम्हारा टच नहीं छूट रहा है आरसी से. ठीक है. पैरा जंबल्स, ऑड वन आउट सब प्रैक्टिस करना. Then final week tips would be don't learn new vocabulary and mock analysis is more important than mock giving. I can't stress enough on this. Don't run behind giving a lot of mocks. There are people who just give 5 mocks and score very well. There are people who give 20, 30 mocks and they mess up. Okay? So mock analysis is very important because you'll have to see where you are lacking या कौन सा section आपका अच्छा नहीं जा रहा. That is more important than running behind giving more mocks. क्योंकि ऐसे होता है कि अरे मेरा IMS का हो गया, मैं टाइम का दूंगा, हो गया करियर लॉन्चर का दूंगा. नहीं, एक सीरीज लो, अच्छे से दो, वही पेपर्स बार बार एनालाइज करो. एनालाइज योर मिस्टेक्स क्योंकि सो दैट यू डोंट कमिट देम ऑन द एक्चुअल एग्जाम डे. ठीक है. प्रायोरिटाइज एक्यूरेसी ओवर अटेम्प्टिंग ऑल द क्वेश्चंस. You will have to set your speed in such a way that you attempt your target questions as well accurately. Please don't compromise on your accuracy because someone who is attempting with 100% accuracy and less questions is much better than someone whose accuracy is very bad and attempting a lot of questions because it doesn't make sense. CAT has negative marking. तुम्हारे सारे अगर questions negative में ही जा रहे हैं तो sense make नहीं करता इतना. Have a question selection strategy. ठीक है. Avoid dense passages in the first read. So we'll actually go to a paper now and we'll see how to apply these strategies. Okay, I won't be solving the RC questions because it will take a lot of time. I want you guys to actually analyze the RCs, but I'll tell as a newbie how I would solve a VRC question. If I was given a VRC का पेपर, मैं कैसे एनालाइज करूंगी उस चीज को. ठीक है. या फिर मैंने कैट जैट में क्या स्ट्रैटेजीज अप्लाई की थी ताकि हर VRC सेक्शन में या फिर मॉक्स में मैं क्या अप्लाई करती थी. आई टेल दैट. ओके. इसमें कोई डाउट नहीं है ना. कुछ भी डाउट है तो यू कैन आस्क एनीथिंग. क्या पेपर पे चले? ओके ग्रेट. वील गो टू द पेपर नाउ. Okay, there are doubts. I have seen that they mostly ask microeconomics and current affairs in the interview. Yes, they do. They do ask about the GDP, they ask about economics, inflation and all. Then they ask current affairs definitely. A lot of interviews जब मैं गई थी ना, current affairs पे बहुत ज्यादा focus करते. तो current affairs ना, not only that day, you know, there are some questions जिसमें पूछते हैं, did you read the newspaper this morning? Can you tell me more about it? या फिर they ask what's been happening that week or what's been happening the previous week or the previous month as well. So you'll have to be very aware. अगर कोई geopolitics के issue के बारे में आप बात कर रहे हो तो make sure you read the everything about the geopolitic वाला issue. Should we attempt RCs sequentially or check RCs first and choose among them? Yeah, that's a very, very good question. So I wouldn't suggest कि you attempt RCs sequentially because कभी कभार क्या होता है जो tough वाले RCs होते हैं ना, it is like वो starting में होता है and there, you might find something really easy. So, so for the RC wala thing now, the strategy which I used to follow is sometimes there are firstly सारे RCs check करना is very important. देखो कि यार topics क्या क्या है. When you read the first 2 lines now, you will get to know the topic. ये topic क्या है and उस हिसाब से you attempt the RC. And second thing is you will have to see the questions of the RC. ठीक है. कभी कभार क्या होता है ना, क्वेश्चन देख के भी you will try to gauge in the idea. कभी कभार क्वेश्चन में होता है कि there might be a lot of questions जिसमें क्या होता है कि they try to ask what is the main idea या फिर if this was true what will this happen. So there are a lot of complicated questions for an easy passage as well. And this combination would be there कि there are a lot of easy questions for a tough passage as well. So I would rather go for the easy questions for a tough passage because the questions could be a bit straightforward. But अगर easy passage आपको समझ रहा है और आप questions answer नहीं कर पा रहे हो tough questions, so that won't make much sense. So try to see the questions and try to see the questions which you are comfortable at. Then try to see the topic which you are comfortable at. So try to check all these factors when you see the RCs. Okay. Like अभी मैं आपको एक पेपर ही शेयर कर देती हूँ. You'll get to know. I'll share the CAT 2024 का पेपर slot 1. ठीक है. जिसमें I'll tell कि कैसे कैसे है. Okay, I'll share the screen. I'll just tell कि VRC passages कैसे देखते हैं. We won't solve the RCs, we'll only solve the VA, okay? But I'll definitely tell कि कैसे देखने हैं हमें passages. Okay, hope this is visible. Yeah. So this is CAT 2024 slot 1 VRC question paper. So CAT 2024 slot 1 में या CAT 2024 as such में कैसा था? पहले क्या होता था कि CAT में all the RCs used to be there, उसके बाद VA के questions आते थे 8. But CAT 2024 was a bit misjumbled and a lot of people faced problem because उसमें क्या था कि there was an RC, बीच में 2-3 VA के questions, again there was an RC, last में 3-4 VA के questions. So 16 questions RC के होता है, but they were really jumbled in the whole paper. So people lost the flow of the questions. So ऐसे केस में क्या करना है? To not lose the flow, अगर आप ऐसे हो जो पहले VA के क्वेश्चंस करता है तो एक ही बार में सारे VA के क्वेश्चंस मार्क कर लो या फिर देख लो कौन कौन से हैं. You have this option of marking the questions. So try marking the questions of VA so that you can actually know कि which question is where and where you have missed it. So CAT का UI अगर आप मॉक्स दोगे ना you'll be familiar with. There are many options कि mark for review, answer and mark for review, mark and not attempted. So there are many options. So try to get familiar with the UI of the CAT and try marking the questions. Okay. वो फीचर ऐसा टाइम पास के लिए नहीं दिया, प्लीज मॉक्स में भी यूज करना उसको. इट्स वेरी हेल्पफुल बिकॉज व्हेन यू एक्चुअली लूज द ट्रैक, यू एक्चुअली हैव दिस ट्रैक कि मैं बाद में आके क्वेश्चन करना चाहूंगा. सो मार्क फॉर रिव्यू इज अ वेरी वेरी हेल्पफुल ऑप्शन फॉर इट. ट्राई यूजिंग दैट ऑप्शन देयर. सो यहाँ पे आई एम अ न्यूबी. आई जस्ट कम फॉर द कैट पेपर, तो मैं देखती हूँ. ठीक है. सो यहाँ पे एक पैसेज है. So I try reading the first 2-3 lines. The idea of craftsmanship is not simply nostalgic. Craft requires distinct skills, blah blah. Essentially, the craft concept seems to be. यहाँ पे Britishers के बारे में दिया है, craftsman के बारे में दिया है. For workers, the appeal of craftsmanship is that it allows them the autonomy to make creative choices. ठीक है? So passage का language as such मुझे इतना tough नहीं लग रहा. I might actually delve into it. Because when you practice a lot of passages, there would be passages जो एकदम bouncer जा रहे हैं. Philosophical passages ना, जो लोग कंफर्टेबल नहीं होते, यूजुअली इंजीनियर्स कंफर्टेबल नहीं होते, एकदम बाउंसर जाता है. तो फिलोसॉफिकल पैसेजेस अगर आप कंफर्टेबल नहीं हो तो फर्स्ट गो में आई वुडंट सजेस्ट टू अटेम्प्ट द फिलोसॉफिकल पैसेजेस. ये ठीक लग रहा है, ये थोड़े हिस्ट्री का क्राफ्ट्समैनशिप के बारे में बता रहा है, 1970s के बारे में. तो मुझे लैंग्वेज तो बढ़िया लग रहा है. ठीक है. अभी मैं क्वेश्चंस पे आती हूँ. मैंने बस ऊपर ऊपर से देखा, लैंग्वेज ठीक ठाक लग रहा है. चलो मैं क्वेश्चन पे आती हूँ. दिस इज द एग्जाम अटेम्प्टिंग स्ट्रैटेजी कि आप एग्जाम में जब बैठोगे क्या करें. ठीक है. And this is not the ideal. This is something which I used to do. If you have some other strategy, please go ahead with it. I'm just telling मैं क्या करती अगर मैं होती तो. So सबसे पहला क्वेश्चन देखते हैं. We can infer from the passage that medieval crafts guilds resembled mass production and that both. Okay. तो यहाँ पे हम लोग पैसेज से इन्फर करें कि medieval craft guilds resemble mass production in that both did not necessarily promote creativity, discouraged innovation, did not always. Okay. अभी मेडिवल क्राफ्ट्स के बारे में तो काफी कुछ लिखा है. यहाँ पे भी क्राफ्ट्स है, बिटवीन हिस्ट्री एंड क्राफ्ट्स. ओके. सो मेडिवल, सो यहाँ पे लिखा है कंक्लूडिंग पैसेज में मेडिवल क्राफ्ट गिल्ड्स वर मोनोपोलीज व्हिच रेजिस्टेड न्यू एंट्रेंट्स. ओके. सो द थिंग इज, अभी ये वाला जो क्वेश्चन है ना, इसके लिए मुझे थोड़ा पैसेज का आइडिया होना चाहिए. आई हैव टू रीड द पैसेज, आई हैव टू गो थ्रू द पैसेज अ बिट. ठीक है. तो तभी मुझे उसका आइडिया होगा. क्राफ्ट्स क्योंकि बहुत हर पूरे पैसेज में क्राफ्ट्स के बारे में, मेडिवल के बारे में बात किया है. सो दिस इज समथिंग वेयर आई हैव टू गेट द आइडिया ऑफ द होल पैसेज. सो आई हैव टू रीड इट. सो लेट मी गो टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. Which one of the following statements is not inconsistent? Not inconsistent का मतलब क्या है? When there are two negatives, which of the following statement is consistent with the views stated in the passage? This is how you read the question. ठीक है. Now अभी 4 views है. सो इसमें क्या है ना, विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज कंसिस्टेंट, इसके लिए भी मुझे पूरा पैसेज पढ़ना पड़ेगा ताकि मुझे वो व्यू मिल जाए जो कंसिस्टेंट हो. एंड माइंड यू, अगर आप पैसेज पढ़ोगे ना, ये चारों जो भी है उसमें से कोई भी ऐसा लाइन आपको डायरेक्टली एकदम नहीं दिखेगा. यू विल हैव टू रीड एंड यू विल हैव टू इन्फर. because that is the difference between RCs and unseen passages. Unseen passages mein there are lines given. You will have to see the line, you'll have to find the line. But when you go and find these lines, you won't find any of this line as such in the passage. CAT passages are more about inferences and reading between the lines. आपको ना रादर देखना है कि लाइन क्या बताना चाहता है, हमें क्या मेन आइडिया, रादर देन कि यू जस्ट फाइंड दिस एग्जैक्ट लाइन देयर. ओके, दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. सो इन्फ्रेंस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. सो यहाँ पे ये चार ऑप्शंस देख के भी मुझे पूरा पैसेज पढ़ना पड़ेगा. ठीक है, मुझे ये दिख रहा है. नाउ आई विल सी. The author questions the ability of crafts to create substantial employment opportunities presently because. अभी ये वाला क्वेश्चन थोड़ा इजी लग रहा है मुझे, क्योंकि इसमें क्या है ना कि क्राफ्ट्स टू क्रिएट सब्सटैंशियल एम्प्लॉयमेंट, ये एक ही जगह होगा. Presently because if I try to find it in the passage, I might actually find one of this. So this might be a question जिसमें मुझे वो specific paragraph में I can read it. ठीक है, this is one question. The most recent revival in interest in the crafts is a result of the emergence of all of the following except. So इसमें से तीन ऑप्शन होंगे जो इसको सेटिस्फाई करेगा. द मोस्ट रीसेंट रिवाइवल इन इंटरेस्ट इन द क्राफ्ट्स. ठीक है, तो इसमें भी मुझे देखना पड़ेगा कि पैसेज पढ़ना पड़ेगा कि कौन से तीन ऑप्शंस दिया, एंड एक ऑप्शन होगा जो गलत होगा. सो आप पैसेज पढ़ोगे ना तब आपको रियलाइज होगा. सो दिस इज नॉट एन इजी पैसेज. दिस इज पैसेज जिसके क्वेश्चंस थोड़े थोड़े से हार्ड है. पैसेज मीडियम लेवल का है. पैसेज आपको समझ जाएगा बट यू हैव टू रीड इट वेल. सो लेट मी गो टू द नेक्स्ट पैसेज. हो सकता है कि इससे अच्छा पैसेज मुझे मिल जाए. लेट मी सी. ठीक है, तो मैं इतना एक्सप्लेन कर रही हूँ ना तो मुझे टाइम लग रहा है, बट व्हेन यू आर एक्चुअली दैट वेल प्रैक्टिस्ड एंड व्हेन यू गो थ्रू द पैसेजेस ना, यू वोंट टेक दिस मच टाइम. यू विल क्विकली स्किम थ्रू द पैसेज. इजी लग रहा है, ठीक है, ठीक ठाक लग रहा है लैंग्वेज. यू विल क्विकली स्किम थ्रू द क्वेश्चंस. ठीक है, यहाँ पे ऐसे कंसेप्ट्स दिए और डिड नॉट ऑलवेज एम्प्लॉय egalitarian प्रोडक्शन प्रोसेसेस एंड ऑल. So try to make sure you actually know the words and you quickly skim through the questions. ठीक है, एंड उसमें आपको ज्यादा टाइम नहीं लगेगा, बिलीव मी. जब मैं एक्सप्लेन कर रही हूँ ऑब्वियसली आई विल टेक टाइम, बट व्हेन यू प्रैक्टिस यू डोंट टेक दैट मच टाइम. ठीक है, सो वेट अ सेकंड, इसमें आंसर्स मार्क किए हुए हैं. आई वांट यू गाइस टू अटेम्प्ट एक्चुअली. ठीक है, सो दिस इज अ वीए वाला क्वेश्चन. वन सेकंड. सो दिस इज अ वीए वाला क्वेश्चन. एक सेकंड. सो वील कम टू वीए. ठीक है, वीए में आते हैं ताकि आपको थोड़ा फ्लो समझे कि हाउ वी आर अटेम्प्टिंग, हाउ वी आर एलिमिनेटिंग द ऑप्शंस. इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. Has cat reduced the number of parajumbles with time? हाँ, okay. So it is a very unpredictable thing because last year एक भी parajumble नहीं आया था. Okay, and a lot of people उन्होंने sentence odd one out को they attempted it as parajumbles and come. तो फिर that is a very funny thing which you can do. Sentence odd one out था, लोगों ने समझा parajumble है and वो उसमें attempt करके आ गए वैसे. And when they came home, they were like, अरे parajumble तो था ही नहीं, ये तो sentence odd one out था. So please read the questions. Please दो बार पढ़ना है एक एक क्वेश्चन को. बिकॉज क्वेश्चन में ना ऐसे ऑप्शंस होते हैं, विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज कंसिस्टेंट, विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज नॉट कंसिस्टेंट. दीज आर वेरी सिली मिस्टेक्स विच यू डू कि आप कंसिस्टेंट मार्क करके आ जाते हो नॉट कंसिस्टेंट का, या फिर विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज द ऑपोजिट, आप सिमिलर मार्क करके आ जाते हो. ठीक है, सो मेक श्योर कि यू एक्चुअली रीड द क्वेश्चन ट्वाइस. प्रेशर में ना गलतियां हो जाती है, सो प्लीज रीड. सो फिफ्थ वाले क्वेश्चन पे आते हैं वीए का. मैं आरसी पे बाद में आती हूँ, पहले हम वीए पे देखते हैं. The passage below is followed by 4 alternative summaries. Choose the option that best captures the essence of the passage. ठीक है, अभी हम देखते हैं. So अभी मैं इस क्वेश्चन पे थोड़ा टाइम स्पेंड करूंगी because I have to teach you the art of option elimination. How I am eliminating the option. ठीक है. Scientific research shows that many animals are very intelligent and have the sensory and motor ability that dwarf ours. Dogs are able to detect diseases such as cancer and diabetes and warn humans of impending heart attacks and strokes. Elephants, whales, hippopotamuses, giraffes, and alligators use low frequency, okay, often miles. Many animals also display wide-ranging emotions, including joy, happiness, ye. It's not surprising that animals share many emotions with us because we share brain structures located in limbic system that are the seat of our emotions. Fine. So यहाँ पे ना, it's very important to understand the main idea. Let me see the options. The advanced sensory and motor abilities of animals is the reason why they display wide-ranging emotions. Okay. This option is sounding correct, but I don't think this is the main idea. When you have the para summary, you have to see the main idea of the passage. The advanced sensory and motor abilities, ठीक है? यहाँ पे कहीं advanced sensory and motor abilities दिया है कि नहीं? यहाँ पे दिया है कि are very intelligent, have sensory and motor abilities that dwarf ours. Nowhere in the passage it is written that advanced. Okay. Now some of you might have the doubt कि I can infer कि if they dwarf ours, maybe they are trying to imply it is advanced. Okay. Communicate wide-ranging emotions is not with us because yeah. So they have sensory and motor abilities to दिया है, but यहाँ पे दिया है कि advanced sensor and motor abilities is the reason why they display. Okay, but the main idea of the passage when you read is they have mentioned humans. Okay, humans are the hero. They say कि animals are very intelligent and they have motor abilities that dwarf ours. Even in the conclusion, it says it's not surprising animals share many emotions with us because we also share brain structures with them. ठीक है? तो यहाँ पे ह्यूमंस के बारे में बताया है, इनके बारे में बताया कि वो हमारी तरह उनका ब्रेन है. तो इस ऑप्शन में ह्यूमंस कहीं भी नहीं है. सो दिस इज समथिंग जिसमें पूरा आइडिया समराइज नहीं कर पा रहा है. ये ऑप्शन देखता है. The similarity in brain structure explains why animals show typical emotions typically associated with humans. So my hero humans is present in this option. So this sounds like a better option than this. So ये ऑप्शन मैंने देखा, स्टैंड बाय पे रखा. यू कांट जब आप ऑप्शन एलिमिनेट करते हो ना, मेक श्योर यू रीड ऑल द ऑप्शंस. ठीक है? इवन इफ यू फील कि ये वाला बेस्ट ऑप्शन था, प्लीज रीड ऑल द ऑप्शंस. यू माइट फाइंड अ बेटर ऑप्शन. यू विल थैंक मी लेटर व्हेन यू फाइंड द बेटर ऑप्शन. ठीक है? टू मेक श्योर. यहाँ पे बी में दिया है ह्यूमन, तो ये मुझे इस ए ऑप्शन से बेटर लग रहा है क्योंकि यहाँ पे ह्यूमंस के बारे में बात किया. एनिमल्स कैन शो इमोशंस व्हिच आर टिपिकली एसोसिएटेड विद ह्यूमंस. This यहाँ पे भी humans है, but this B sounds like a better one because the similarity in brain structure. यहाँ पे brain के बारे में structure के बारे में बात की है. We also share brain structures located in limbic system. यहाँ पे brain structure के बारे में कुछ बात नहीं की है. यहाँ पे बस emotions के बारे में बात की है. So in B option I'm getting some similar vibes as C option. Plus this is more detailed. So फिलहाल के लिए B है. C मैंने eliminate किया because B is better than C. You'll have to compare the options that way. Animals are more intelligent than us in sensing danger and detecting diseases. This is nowhere given. This is out of scope. Animals are not more intelligent than us. यहाँ पे कहीं पे भी नहीं दिया animals are more intelligent than us. So if I was someone, I would go with option B. Because यहाँ पे बोला brain structure explains why animals show emotions typically associated with humans. Okay? Yeah. So this is the thing. So यहाँ पे explanation भी दिया है कि why we eliminate the option. Okay? You can read this later. We go to the next one. This is an RC. So if you see the RC, we'll come to the RC at the last, okay? मैं RC के बारे में बताऊंगी बाद में. हम VA कर लेते हैं. ये पैसेज है थोड़ा टफ वैसे तो, आप पढ़ोगे तो समझेगा. इसमें इकोनॉमिक्स के बारे में बहुत कुछ दिया, ठीक है? So someone who is from eco background would find it a bit easier rather than the people who are reading it for the first time. So sentence fit करना है, okay? Missing sentence है. ये एक VA का क्वेश्चन है. There is a sentence that is missing in the para. Look at the paragraph and decide where the options, the following sentence would best fit. Okay. Comprehending a wide range of emotions, Renaissance music nevertheless portrayed all emotions in a balanced and moderate fashion. Okay. So you guys want to try it? Try करना तो कर सकते हो. But I would say कि हम कैसे fit करेंगे इसको, ठीक है? So यहाँ पे देखते हैं. पहले ना सबसे पहले we'll try to read the whole paragraph. 1 second. सबसे पहले we'll try to read the whole paragraph. A volume of translated Italian were published in London during the year of Ye. The sudden public interest facilitated a surge of English writing as well as music writing and publication. One may we'll try to fit. Comprehending a wide range of emotions. Is it fitting here? Renaissance music nevertheless portrayed all emotions in a moderate fashion. So यहाँ पे कहीं भी Renaissance music की बात नहीं की है. यहाँ पे बस इन जनरल बोला है कि द सडन पब्लिक इंटरेस्ट फैसिलिटेटेड अ सर्च ऑफ इंग्लिश, ये वाले चीजें, ठीक है? म्यूजिक राइटिंग एंड पब्लिकेशन. यहाँ पे बोले रेनेसांस म्यूजिक नेवरदलेस. So I don't think this is something which would fit here. This feels a bit आउट ऑफ स्कोप बिकॉज यहाँ पे कहीं भी रेनेसेंस म्यूजिक की बात नहीं किया, सो ये बहुत आउट ऑफ प्लेस लग रहा है. लेट मी गो टू अ बेटर प्लेस. The music boom lasted for 30 years, and this was the golden age of music, as British literature was with Shakespeare and Queen Elizabeth. Let us try fitting it here. Comprehending a wide range of emotions, Renaissance music. Renaissance music की यहाँ पे भी बात नहीं किया. यहाँ पे शेक्सपियर एंड एलिजाबेथ की बात की है. म्यूजिक बूम लास्टेड फॉर 30 years. Let's see. The rebirth in both literature and music originated in Italy, migrated to England, became more humorous and lighter in England as compared to Italy. यहाँ पे देखो, Renaissance music was mostly polyphonic in texture. Comprehending a wide range of emotions, Renaissance music nevertheless portrayed all emotions in a balanced and moderate fashion. Extreme use of contrast and dynamics do not occur. देखो, it fits here and even the sentence later makes sense. यहाँ पे बोला है कि Renaissance music portrayed all emotions in a balanced and moderate fashion. Then comes extreme use of contrast and dynamics, rhythm, tone, and color do not occur. So it says it was balanced and an extreme use here doesn't occur. ठीक है? So as you see, it is beautifully fitting here. The sentence before makes sense, the sentence after makes sense, and this is somewhere in between. This here makes sense as well. Still, I'll read option 4. Extreme do not occur. 4. The rhythms in Renaissance music tend to have a smooth, soft flow instead of a sharp this was. So यहाँ पे भी है Renaissance music, but I feel option 3 is better because it talks about balance and it talks about extreme use of contrast do not occur. ठीक है? So this is something which is fitting very well. So I feel rather than option 4, option 3 would be a better fit. Let us see. Okay, so this is the thing. ठीक है, so this is how you have to eliminate the options. अभी हम थोड़ा फास्ट जाएंगे. ठीक है, देखो यहाँ पे एक्सप्लेनेशन भी दिया है, which you can read it later. So इस पे आता है, there is a sentence missing in the paragraph below. Look at the paragraph and see where this fits. Okay, so understanding Central Asia's role helps developments make more sense not only across Asia but in Europe, America, and Africa. Okay, let's see how this paragraph goes by. The nations of Silk Roads are sometimes called developing countries, but they are actually some of the world's most highly developed countries. The very crossroads of civilization in advanced state of disrepair, etc. In disrepair. Okay, so now let me try fitting it here. Understanding Central Asia's role helps development make more sense not only across Asia. So यहाँ पे एशिया एंड यूरोप की कोई बात ही नहीं किया, तो फर्स्ट तो मेरा ऐसे ही एलिमिनेट हो जाएगा. यहाँ पे अब तक हमने स्टार्ट ही कहा किया. These countries lie at the center of global affairs. ठीक है? They have since beginning of history running across spine of Asia. They form a web of connections spanning out in every direction, routes along with which pilgrims and warriors, nomads and merchants have traveled. Goods and produce have been bought, sold, and ideas exchanged, adapted, and refined. ठीक है? यहाँ पे बोला understanding Central Asia. Okay, understanding Central Asia's role helps development makes more sense not only across Asia but in Europe, the Americans, and Africa. They have carried not only prosperity but also death and violence, disease and disaster. Now let's see here. Understanding यहाँ fit हो रहा है या फिर the Silk Roads are the world's central nervous system connecting otherwise far-flung places, people and places. ठीक है? अभी यहाँ पे हम लोग देखते हैं. Understanding Central Asia's role helps development make sense not only across Asia but in Europe, the Americas, and Africa. It allows us to see patterns and links, causes and effects that remain invisible if one looks only at Europe or North America. ठीक है? तो यहाँ पे I would say fourth option would be better because the sentence before and the sentence after is making more sense. Because यहाँ पे बोला है understanding Central Asia's role helps developments make more sense not only across Asia but in Europe, the Americas, and Africa. It allows us to see patterns, links, causes, and effects that remain invisible if one looks only at Europe. So यहाँ पे but in Europe के बारे में बात की है, but इसके ये भी बोला है कि if one looks only at Europe or North America. ठीक है? So this is the thing कि sentence जो बाद में है, this is making more sense as compared to the 3. Because when I fit it in 3, the Silk Roads are the world's central nervous system, connecting otherwise far-flung places. So the sentence, if this is the after sentence, this makes less sense as compared to this as the after sentence. So try to ensure when you're fitting the lines कि तुम्हारा जो पहला sentence है और उसके बाद का sentence है दोनों उसके साथ sense make करे. So I would go with option 4. Okay. So this is the thing. This is the option. So when you see this is the para jumble, okay, we'll try to solve this para jumble. And इसमें क्या बोला है कि so these are the 5 options in a para jumble. So इसमें ना when you read these 5 options, you will have to, your goal should be to try to make a coherent paragraph with the 5 इसमें से 4 जो sentences है coherent paragraph बनाएंगे, एक जो होगा वो इसमें fit नहीं होगा. So मैंने जो example में दिखाया था, it was very easy. But this passage, when you see now, this passage is a bit tough because there are a lot of lines. जिसमें you'll have to read between the lines. And yeah, so you'll have to read between the lines and one sentence won't fit. Others would make a logical flow of the paragraph. So you'll have to read it that way. Okay, so this is the thing. Urbanites also have more and better options for getting around. Uber is ubiquitous, easy to rent, dockless bicycles are spreading, battery-powered scooters will be next. When more people use buses or trains, the service usually improves because public transport to run more buses and trains. इसमें Uber के बारे में बात किया है, इसमें buses and trains के बारे में बात किया है. Worsening services on public transport, terrorist attacks in some urban metros, and a rise in fares have been blamed for this trend. ठीक है? It seems far more likely that public transport is being squeezed structurally as people's need to travel is diminishing as a result of smartphones, video conferencing, online shopping, and so on. There has been a puzzling decline in the use of urban public transport in many countries in the West, despite the growth in urban populations and rising employment. So, इसमें when you actually view the solution, it explains it very detailed. Sentence 2 is the odd one out because when you actually arrange it, 5, 3, 4, 1 makes a very logical sense. Because सबसे पहले start होता है, there has been a puzzling decline in the use of urban public transport के बारे में बात करता है. Worsening services on public transport, terrorist attacks is the reason. This is the effect and this is the cause. 5.3. Then you see it seems more likely that public transport is being squeezed structurally as people's need to travel is diminishing as a result of smartphones. Okay. Then you come to urbanites also have more and better options for getting around. So these 5.3.4.1 make a very logical flow. But this one, when people use buses or trains, the service usually improves because public transport agencies run more buses and trains. This doesn't fit anywhere in this logical flow of paragraph. Hence, 2 is the odd one out. So this is the way you'll have to analyze. Okay. So ऐसे बहुत सारे हैं. You will get a lot of VAs and RCs का practice. And yeah. So VA तो आपको समझाना कैसे करना. So ये fitting का आपको देखना है first and last sentence. Does it actually match with the sentence in the between? This is how you have to see. ठीक है. So this is how you have to eliminate the options. This is the sentence odd one out. Para jumbles last time नहीं आए थे. So sentence odd one out आपको ऐसे ही करना है. You'll have to see which one makes a coherent paragraph and one thing which doesn't fit. So you'll have to read everything and this is how you do. Okay. So now I'll VA तो कर लोगे. Now I'll see how to analyze the RCs quickly. So first RC हमने analyze किया, हमें इतना ज़्यादा comfortable नहीं लगा. Let us go to the second RC. Second RC was about the economics. And I'm someone who's not that comfortable in economics. So यहाँ पे marginal utility, demand, supply के बारे में बताया economics के बारे में. Let me read the question. We can infer from the passage the term homo economius refers to someone who. ठीक है? So this is a passage जिसमें आपको पूरा passage पढ़ना पड़ेगा. You will have to search for this homo economius and refers to someone who. ठीक है? So you have, when you read the passage, you'll get the idea. So this is a question which you can infer. Inference-based questions are usually a bit hard, but when you read these, you can actually infer it. Okay? So this is something which you can infer. So times have changed for the once almighty discipline. We can infer from this statement and the associated paragraph that the author is being. This is again an inference-based question. Then we'll go to the next. The author critiques Schiller's approach to the behavioral economics for. Okay, so this is a question which is actually stated straight away in the paragraph. So you can see इसके बारे में. In the first paragraph, the author is making the point that economists like Becker. So this is an easy question because I only have to read the first paragraph to analyze it. Okay. So this is the passage which I can go, but I think I might find something more easier because isi mein, I remember there was a passage which was a little more easier than this. I think this was the easiest one because this passage, landing in Australia, the British colonists weren't much impressed with the small-bodied, slender. This talks about marsupial bandicoots. Okay. These are all about the description and the talk about the marsupial bandicoots. So this was iski questions agar dekhenge. According to the text, the Western barred bandicoots now have a flattering name because they have. This is something which you will actually find straight away in the paragraph. Then which one of the following option does not represent the characteristics? So you can actually see the characteristics ekdam straight away there. So this is a very straightforward passage. The text uses word enclosures because wild deserts had adopted a measure of. Okay? So this is something which is actually straight away given. So इसमें कुछ भी inference based नहीं है. You can actually go to the passage, you can see, and you can actually come up. Which of the following statements provides the gist of the passage? So for this, you'll have to read the whole passage and you'll have to structure. जैसे मैंने starting में आपको structure करने बोला था ना, you'll have to structure the whole passage according to the line summary of each paragraph, and that way you can analyze this passage. ठीक है? Yeah. So this is the way you'll so मेरे केस में अगर ऐसा होता ना तो मैं सबसे पहले ये पैसेज करती क्योंकि इसमें क्वेश्चंस भी सिंपल लग रहा है, पैसेज भी थोड़ा इजी टू रीड लग रहा है और मैं थोड़ा जल्दी इन्फर कर सकती हूँ इस चीज को. ठीक है. सो मेरे केस में मैं ये वाला पैसेज सबसे पहले उठाती एंड दिस वन मोर पैसेज. ठीक है. अबाउट द HBO Max एंड दिस वन. दिस इज अपेरेंटली अ बिट कंफ्यूजिंग पैसेज क्योंकि इसमें आप देखोगे ना ऑप्शंस इतने बड़े बड़े हैं. It is like which one of the following best captures the arguments made. So best captures, these are the questions which I would avoid because the questions like best captures और क्योंकि इसमें काफी कुछ सही होता है and उसमें से we'll have to find the best option. So this is something which I avoid usually. Which of the following statements, if true, would best invalidate the main argument? So these are hard questions. Which would best invalidate, best capture? So these are the some things जिसमें आपको practice चाहिए होता है and exam pressure के अंदर you can't do. Which of the following statements is suggested by the sentence back then? ठीक है. तो this might be a little easy क्योंकि इसमें आपको suggestion के बारे में you'll have to see. Then Netflix had begun editing old episodes to improve their visual effects. What is the purpose of this example used in passage? You'll have to see the purpose. So this is something which I wouldn't pick because the questions are not straightforward. It is very lengthy and this is not at all straightforward. So I would actually pick up the marsupial wala first. Then I would go to this one passage about history second. ठीक है. Local workers के बारे में. या फिर you can sometimes solve the passage partially. अगर आपको easy questions लग रहा है तो you can actually attempt 2 questions and you can switch to another passage जिसमें आपको लग रहा है direct questions, at least you can solve 2 direct questions rather than solving all the questions एक के बाद एक. ठीक है. तो try to analyze the easy questions and solve them easily. जिसमें आपको एक pinpointed location में if you go, you can actually get the answer. So this is the way you can actually attempt the VRC. It is all about practice. Okay, मैंने आपको थोड़ी tips दे दी है. I'll even share the recording of the session. Just ensure that ये जो सारे tips हैं, you will keep it in mind because it is very useful for that as well. In that, the passages would be a little more tougher. There would be poems. So ensure कि ये सारे जो भी मैं बोल रही हूँ, ये logical flow, passages को eliminate कैसे करना, ये सब आप ध्यान में रखो अगले mock. ठीक है? Whenever you give mocks. So yeah, I think that's all from my side. Okay. So yeah, if anyone has any doubts, they can definitely ask या फिर तुम लोग WhatsApp पे text कर सकते हो. I'll share the recording as well for today. Okay. So yeah, last में मैं थोड़ा fast गई थी. Sorry about it. But yeah, like when you watch the recording, you will actually get it. Okay. Because I felt कि मैंने starting में जो explain किया, you can actually catch up later. ठीक है. So ensure कि जो सारी tips है, you actually use these tips in your mocks. That would be very helpful for you guys. Okay. Hope you guys understood the session for today. Yeah. I'll stop the recording as well. So thank you guys.